Let's find out what's happening in the camp of the ruling National Democratic Congress, because President Mahama says his huge investments in infrastructure in the three regions of the north should attract voters there to give him a second mandate. While addressing a rally at Bolgatanga in the Upper East region, he pledged his government's commitment to do more if retained.
The rally formed part of the party's last-minute efforts to woo voters in the three northern regions. The president visited Bolgatanga Central, Boko Central, Zibila, Garu, Timpani, Navrongo Central, Chiana Paga, Busa North, Busa South, and Pusiga. At a rally at Bolgatanga, President Mahama went down memory lane, explaining how the NDC extended electricity to the three northern regions. He again indicated the party's commitment to bringing more development to the area.
We have invested more in education in these 4 years than any other 4 years in the history of Ghana. If you take water, we have invested more in water in these 4 years than any other 4 years in the history of Ghana. If you take healthcare, we have invested more in healthcare in these 4 years than any other 4 years in the history of Ghana. If you take roads, we have invested more in the road sector massively than in any other 4 years in the history of Ghana.
President Mahama urged voters to vote massively for the NDC.
We must defeat our opponents by more than 1 million votes. And that is why we need every single vote to count. Every single one. And I have no fear, because I know God is on our side. And on 7 December 2016, we will win the election.
Earlier, the president paid a courtesy call on the Bolgatanga Traditional Council to formally pay his last respects to the late paramount chief, Naba Martin Abelba, and also thank residents for peaceful coexistence. Addressing the Bolga Traditional Council, President Mahama spoke about plans to revamp defunct state factories in the area.
We started it. Commander Sugar Factory collapsed. Today, you go, there's a brand new sugar factory. The Kumasi Shoe Factory, it was called Georg Shoe Factory, it collapsed. Today, if you go, it's employing more than 200 young people. There used to be a ceramic factory President Nkrumah set up, Salpon Ceramics. Today, we've gotten a private sector individual, and the government is partnering him to build a new ceramic factory to produce all the floor tiles and wall tiles that we go to China and produce, because we have the material here to produce them.
The president also paid courtesy calls on the Boko Naba, Abugrako, Azuka, and addressed many rallies at Binduri and Zibila.